Welcome to my walkthrough for the cover art of Undone. I used Dall-E from OpenAI. I'm sure you all have seen AI generated images. There's Lensa now, which I haven't used. But I just wanted to walk through. I thought this was kind of amusing. The process that I took to coming up with the album art for Undone, which is the hamburger. I started with the prompt of a bedroom with a half open window with sunlight peeking through it and a jacket on the floor and a bed with, I don't know what else I wrote. Yeah. And then, so yeah, starting from the bottom. So this is where I started generating images. So as we move up, that's as I generated more images. So this is the beginning. And then as we move up, that's like the future. So I started with these images. It looked very Van Gogh-ish, which I don't think I might have asked for Van Gogh in the beginning just to see. This is my very first time using Dall-E at all to generate anything. So I was just getting familiar with it. Then I felt like it wasn't really matching the style of, I feel like, because Undone is an electronic song. I wanted to look more digital and less hand painted. So I think at some point I switched to a 3D render. Yeah, I switched to a 3D. Yeah, I went from surrealist painting because I wanted to see, originally I wanted something that was like Salvador Dali, like something surreal, but like a bedroom. Yeah. Anyway, and then I went to surrealist 3D render of a bedroom with an open window, blah, blah, blah. And just kept generating different, like, tweak the wording a little bit. I love this one. A 3D render using millennial colors of a bedroom, blah, blah, blah. And that didn't really, I honestly don't think, are these millennial colors? I don't know. To me, it's not really millennial colors. But at some point, okay, I said using pastel colors. And then it was starting to get close, but I just didn't feel like, even though these were cool images, I didn't feel like these were like cover art images, or at least like it was kind of getting close to what I had in mind, but it wasn't quite it. Finally, I think I decided, why don't I just go with the hamburger? So I switched to a 3D drawing of a cheeseburger with a bite taken out of it. And these I laughed at so hard because it's just hilarious to me that it's like the bun has a bite through it, but the rest of the burger does not. And I guess this is AI for you. You never know what you're gonna get, and it's hilarious. Here's one that's a bit more realistic, but not also very digital. Like, I love the layer, like, look at this. I'll try to focus. Look at the bread, and also what is, oh God, sorry. What is this red thing? I don't know. Is that like melted tomato or just a drip of ketchup? A digital drip of ketchup? Anyway, I kept going and I was trying to look for, I just kept generating kind of like the same. Oh yeah, this was honestly, this was like a candidate I was thinking of using. I thought it was real hilarious because it's like realistic except for the middle not being bitten out of. And I also tried to like edit it, because in Dall-E you can sort of highlight certain areas and then like, have it repaint just that area. So I tried to tell it to take a bite out of the tomato too. It didn't really work. Here's one where the bun just like is levitating. God knows why. I don't even know. Why did I say, yeah, I didn't even say to split them up, but oh, a half-eaten cheeseburger, so I guess half of it is gone. I don't know. I tried different ways of wording, like taking a bite out of it to try to get the bite to be consistent. This is hilarious. It kind of looks like an ice cream sandwich or something. But yeah, like, and then I kind of went off of like, I started going off of this version and like trying to do different variations off of this one. So you'll see just a bunch of burgers that are like similar to that, but not quite. I like this one. It has like a hollow center. It almost looks like a coconut or something. This is great. It looks like it's sticking out its cheese tongue. So many potential candidates. Oh yeah. I also tried to add text. I was like, what if I add text to the burger? Like, can Dall-E generate text on top of the image? So I think I said, I don't have the prompt. I don't have the prompt here, but I guess I did. I remember adding into the prompt a text like with the words "undone" on it, and for some reason, it like didn't actually have the word "undone." It had like something, I don't even know what word that is, and then I don't know what that is either. And this is undead. Undendy. I don't know why I couldn't just do the text that I gave it, but just amusing. Then I switched to I was like trying to get the tomato to be bitten, and like it just wouldn't really do it. These are cool images though. Look at this like half broken burger. Okay, and then finally I decided, okay, I was like, okay, I don't think I'm gonna get what I want out of this prop, so I'm gonna try a different visual. So then I tried a 3D drawing of a cheeseburger with a bite taken out of it on top of velvety purple satin bed sheets. And like I was like, wow, it really is a burger on top of satin's bed. And some of these were like, oh, nice, like it's getting closer to what I wanted, but I felt like the palette was too dark, so I think I, pastel purple instead of just purple. And then, there's some with like weird shapes of cheese on it. And yeah, some of these were really cool. Like I thought this was really cool. I almost, I was close to using this as the cover, honestly. But like I wanted to tweak it some more. This was cool too. Like that burger looks lit, even though the tomatoes were like purple, like whatever. Yeah, so I kind of went off of that one that I pointed out earlier, and I kind of did variations on that. I was trying to get the lighting to be more how I imagine it, and I wanted the burger. It was really important to me. Sorry about the sirens. It was really important to me that the bun have like sesame seeds on it. I don't know why, but I was very particular about that. So I generated like a solid number, trying to get the sesame seed bun on there, but couldn't seem to do it without it changing the picture completely to like a different style. So yeah, just more burger iterations, more and more burger iterations. This is funny. It's like the burger is sandwiched in between the pillows. Some of these are like half burgers, and yeah. As you can see, I just kept generating stuff and like trying to get a burger with like sesame seeds having on a pillow. Finally, this one got generated, and I was like, this was definitely a candidate. And even though it's not a realistic looking burger, I kind of loved it, because I feel like my music is very electronic. Sometimes there's like acoustic elements that I will tweak and process to make sound less acoustic, at least in my own independent artist material. And I just thought it was very fitting, and I loved the colors, and just the vibe in general, the vibe. And then I kept going just to see what other variations there could be, but these just looked like a mess. Then I think I switched to a different prompt, a 3D render of a bed made out of hamburgers, because why the fuck not? I just wanted to see. I feel like this is the beauty of AI. It can generate stuff that you're just like, what the fuck, So yeah, beds of burgers. I laughed so hard at these. Like, this is like somebody's dream. Can you imagine sleeping in a bed like this, where it's just giant burgers as your cushions? Oh God, these were great too. Like, oh my God. This was like one of my favorite ones. I honestly thought about using this as the cover as well, but I don't know. I thought the pillow and the burger on top of it was a little more compelling, or at least more relevant to the song. But this is an amazing bed. I would sleep in this bed like today. Yeah. So these are great, and there's just like a couple more. So yeah, that's the story of the Undone cover. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't played around with Dall-E by OpenAI, I would recommend it. It's really fun. And also, I just wanted to show some, because you know the process of AI generating images, and it does take a while. Like I think this whole process took me multiple sessions of generating images. Like I think I was working on this for maybe like three days or something, like 3 to 5 days of generating images and like figuring out what I wanted. And you know, it's fun to explore ideas and narrow it down. And it's not just like, you know, I think some people think that, oh, you just put a prompt in and you get the final image like immediately, and it's like, you know, very little time. Yes, it's probably a lot less time than having an artist hand draw or hand digitally paint these things, digitally render these things. Yeah, that takes up a lot of time. However, I did want to show that there is a process to generating these images and what that looks like. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.